played this? How much has Stylo played this recently? You know, Stylo
Yeah.
is probably in the driver's seat mentally. And Kingu's more of a wild card. Kingu's like, well, he could be great. It's Kingu, but at the same time, we don't know.
We don't know.
Old money.
Old money. And that is how Kingu's buff feels like coming into this matchup.
Yeah,
trying to
it's
make a
Return of a Legend.
but
Someone out there in the crowd is absolutely losing it. Literally going mental for this buff data right now.
This is the buff player that beat Prof Po. Oh,
yeah.
I was there.
Real ones remember.
Real ones remember. It happened like 2 years ago, maybe. Or maybe 1 year ago. I don't know anymore.
Real, if they know.
Real ones remember.
Big start, big percent lead, big everything lead right now for old money. And that's what you want.
That's what you want. And I feel like Kingu's like just pushing Stylo off. And Stylo's like avenues to come back to stage and reset keep getting cut off.
Yeah.
Kingu's got a hitbox waiting for Stylo everywhere they go. And okay, this is a massive reversal.
The other thing to note with Kingu is such a big analysis head, matchup notes kind of head that like even if I reckon this is the matchup where if he's pushed up against the wall, he doesn't like it. But I bet he knows a fair chunk of info about this. I bet he has a fair idea of how he thinks it should be played.
Yeah.
And also he'll have a fair bit of ego about how it should be played. You know, because for him, if you know Kingu's a bit of a contrarian player. He'll want to be like, I can show you that I can win with a puff, even though I don't play the puff. Isn't that funny? That is hilarious to him. That's a win and a half for him. So he'll be bringing out the A game, I reckon, on a busted controller.
Stylo takes Kingu's first stock finally, and you know Stylo had a really good edgeguard sequence going on there. It just takes a lot longer to close it out against Puff, but I could see what Stylo was going for a few times where, you know, Puff's gonna at some point pound, and you want to be underneath Puff and come in with an up air to close those stocks off. This is dangerous, especially like you can see the difference. Like Stylo feels like they're recovering for so much lower compared to Kingu, who's been recovering from so much higher every time, and like it changes. It changes a lot of because it just gives when you're coming from high, you get a lot more room to mix up your recovery and drift. Yeah. Okay. Stylo still coming back.
Baby come back.
A rest would be money.
But
some would say
good luck fighting them. There's a hard.
Oh my
now
god!
Kingu just taunting kind of with those up smashes, saying it's gonna happen.
One of them's gonna hit.
One of them's gonna hit. I'll just get a crouch. But you don't want to let your ego get in the way of a percent lead. This percent lead is tidy.
Okay, let's see.
Gets grabbed out of their own drill. Rough look.
Just normal things.
Finally holding up and gets a rest of his own.
Dodge.
And you need a rest of your body.
Let
me just teach you how to get that one. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Spot dodge rest feels like it shouldn't be real. But it is. And that's just a rough way to lose your last stock. We'll see what happens and what stage they go to. Honestly, does it matter?
Well, it could be a case of, it might not matter, and they might be like, I'll just stay path. I've shown I can do it, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Or they do have that comfort of like, well, I can eradicate you wanting to if you like stages like FD or Pokemon, I can pull out Fox there, and it'll probably do all right, you know. They might
Stylo thinking, is Stylo thinking about the possibility of
Sheik?
Fox?
I told you! Sheik comes out. So
this is an interesting choice.
He's confident about Sheik in this matchup.
This is a matchup Stylo plays a lot. I do not think this is a fantastic choice.
So is that against? I'm trying to think who that's against. Like Cleo.
That's against Cleo, and I'm sure Stylo plays friendlies against more Sheiks than Cleo. But
probably Ivy a lot. I would imagine.
There's Noto as well in Scotland, so it's a matchup Stylo's played.
Yeah, that up on Ivy and sets lost to told me earlier.
Yeah, 4-1.
Massively.
So it's this could bite Kingu back, but you know you've got the lead in the set. Let's see how it works. Also, I believe like Kingu has excellent fundamentals, so he knows how to play these matchups.
For sure.
He's got great secondaries, even if they're not really used in tournament that much. I think he's got very good secondaries. So it's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, no, their Sheik is incredibly well versed, and they put as much time into their secondaries as people do into their mains. Like, it is effectively main level a lot of the time with these characters. Maybe some matchups will be a little bit worse than others, but overall they're going to be played at a huge amount and thought about it a huge amount. Can't really be scoffed at.
And he's got the lead right now, so it's working out well.
Yeah,
gets another grab, and
and Yoshi's is just such a tidy stage for Sheik too.
And catches Stylo like drifting into the ledge, with a down tilt, like easy kill setup. Ooh.
Like with Puff, you've still got the same. I guess you could say F smash. Oh wow, barely lands on that platform. The slope of Yoshi's.
And I feel like you can't play the attrition battle when you're this far behind. Like, you just have to get some clean stats.
Massive snipe. Just saying. Yo, wake up. This set's serious. You've just stepped into the. And Kingu's saying, I do want to qualify. So I'll go ahead and clean this up. I don't want to go to that last chance qualifier. Where it's going to be local. It's going to be a lot more competition. It's going to be a lot more effort. Draining. You don't want to go. They got the land qualifier.
You're doing that before the
event.
Before the event starts.
I would hate that. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, grind. And then Saturday, Sunday are going to be harder because, you're playing really good players. If I'm one of them, I'm like, let's get this out of the way. And I'm sure, like,
we're going back
of Kingu's mind.
And Kingu shows Puff again. I don't know. How does he see the game so differently? I don't understand. We cannot get into the mind of this player.
Probably part of that is like a mental attrition to Stylo, because Kingu is definitely down to play these like get in your head battles of like I could have just won a Sheik, but I'm not even going to give you that. I'm not going to let you get comfortable. I'm sure like that's a part of it, because it's just an awkward feeling to be like, oh, okay, now it's Puff again, which was first game, which I didn't win, but maybe that was close. Now I feel like it
keeps you on your toes, right? Like. But to be fair, this was what Stylo intended for that game 2 counter pick. So I think if that's what they focus on, and if that's what they're thinking,
exactly, it's all going to be mentality. But it's a question of that's a huge kill though.
What a kick! And having a full stock lead, that's pretty solid, because you know how many times Kingu's going to have to guess right to get a kill. It's not as many as on like Battlefield, for example, but. It's still a big deal, and if Stylo plays their cards right, like, we're looking at a very solid lead. Is Kingu on stage?
Snipes with that bear.
Ooh,
beautiful fair.
Oh my, excellent edge guard. Excellent edge guard.
So give me some more of that Puff ditto. That's what I came here for.
I'm living it up. Bring the sheet back.
Yeah, bring the. What did you take the sheet out to? Oh. Stylo,
bring her back.
Saying, I'm here to play.
Don't mess around.
Stylo makes a statement that game. And a much-needed statement for momentum.
Stylo says, I chose this stage for a reason.
Let me show you.
We'll see where we go, what matchup we play. We don't even know.
Roll the dice.
It is a roll of the dice. I wish I could make serious predictions here, but I can't. So we'll see.
I'm going to say it's going to be FD. No, actually, I don't see that, because Sheik Puff isn't that good. What would be, maybe Dreamland? Oh, FOD Marth.
Interesting. FOD Marth. Of course, FOD Marth.
Oh,
Kingu gets a very early.
Maybe stop playing games. Maybe stop playing this mental warfare. Maybe start giving me a set, because you're underestimating me right now. And this is a classic Kingu. Anyone who knows the Kingu lore, Kingu is an underestimator. He wants to underestimate you, and he wants that to make you feel bad. And Stylo said, you're just making me mad, and it's making me play better. Which I love to see. I'm here for it. They're not grumbling at the idea of it. They're saying, screw you. Show you how good I am.
And to be honest, what I want to see here from Stylo is, like, now that they have a stock lead, in this matchup, if there's one frustrating thing you can do is play as, like, non-engaging as possible. And you can make it so every time Marth wins anything, it's like the percent of that stray hit, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And you had to fight tooth and nail just for like a little bit. And
you can win like that, but it's
crazy.
You don't want to do that when you're down.
I bet they thought about Nair rest there. I thought about it. I love the way they're weaving in and out of pressure, though, Stylo, right now.
Yeah,
They're really
Kingu finally closed that stock, but, you know, this is a really solid lead for Stylo.
For sure. Yeah, they have to make something happen. Ooh, drill edge cancel. No tipper.
Do not let Stylo get into the kitchen. It is dangerous.
Ooh, a little bit over-eager there. Could have weighed out, but doesn't really cost them much.
Oh, shield pokes with the last bit. You need to light shield that, because it's almost guaranteed they're going to shield poke.
Yeah.
So you need to light shield this Marth.
Okay, interesting.
Let's see.
Probably one of the
down tilt is really good.
I like the weight, but then just too much weight. Yeah. I did like the weight. But...
Down tilt's excellent because if you know, like, it's not super committal and it doesn't get puffed much height.
Back.
But, you know, you need
F smash, amazing mix up by Stylo. Love that. So good. Drill go
Stylo's
behind
playing
F
this
smash.
so well. Like,
yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
I love that move. Side B's back on. Drill again. They're just controlling the narrative right now of this set.
Imagine thinking your sword's going to go through Puff there. Nope. Pont comes out first. And you need something better than...
Woo! Kingu looking just a little bit confused, I would say. A little bit...
Kingu saves his jump, but his style still lives.
Yeah. Playing it out, but... Up throw at 200?
Up throw?
Yeah.
Kills at 200. You know, that doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good.
Minimal dopamine.
It's no dopamine. You're like, okay.
Yeah, when you're 87 on your last stock, that's not what you were hoping for. Tipper just does nothing.
Yeah, Kingu's a really solid player. Like, you won't see him waste double jumps or get like sniped when coming back to stage.
Yeah, but
it's tough. Like, anything sending you off stage.
Their recovery and their movements around the ledge is one of Kingu's best aspects as a player. But
this doesn't get anything because, like, if you grab in that platform, it's so hard to get a follow-up.
Somehow brought it to a last stock. I'm not really sure what's
just
going
swinging.
On,
yeah. No shield currently, so we'll see. Double jumps back, gets a grab out of thin air.
Yeah, extended a hit. No way. This is insane. Does the drill F smash doesn't work out this time? Oh, Stylo's maybe getting antsy. What's going on?
Yeah.
This would be a comeback and a half. And right now it's looking very doable. Oh,
Okay.
Stylo takes. Okay. And we are on game 5.
We see
and we have a character. Now, is Kingu thinking, I need the Fox has got to do it? Or is Kingu thinking, Puff Ditto again? It's got to be one of those two. I think Sheik's too risky. Sheik's too scary.
It's a bit scary, you know? Like,
that's not your character that you consistently play in game 5 last stock high-stakes situations, right? So, like, that's going to feel weird. And not even in a matchup that you just, like, is free either. Like,
your opponent just took the last 2 sets in a row in a best of 5. You've been, you know, like, rewarded for picking an odd character and then punished
ego. The ego, the pride, saying, I was bringing that back.
Yeah, I had that actually.
Answer here, and he's probably thinking, I've got losers. If I mess this up, it's fine. I'm just gonna win. I'm just gonna try and win this. I want to win this Marth, and that's it.
Yeah. And I think, you know, like, I think Kingu was getting much better at the end of that. And I think this is a much better stage choice to play this matchup.
Finds an F smash.
Just finds a big F smash, and now this is a very every Marth matchup versus a floaty changes drastically whether or not you have the lead, because now holding space and having them have to come in and outplay you to get the lead, that feels good.
Yeah.
You know, Kingu's doing exactly what I was talking about earlier. Like, goes in, late forward there, takes stage.
Hits him with the boom tasty.
The boom tasty. Just hitting Tipper out of throw. The boom tasty.
The boom tasty. Well, I haven't seen
the boom tasty.
This is devastating. This is not the happy ending that Stylo was looking for. This is not the fairy tale.
Yeah, we were looking for the reverse 3-0 of the tournament, but this is brutal.
Hoping for a Cinderella moment, but unfortunately getting a Shrek 4 moment right now.
Kingu does hit pivot in the Shrek 4 moment.
This is the Shrek 4 moment of Stylo's. Gets the drill up smash, but at what cost?
At what cost, as they say. Well, never put it past the Marth player to throw away a 4-stock lead. So
I think this is also where you just see the mentality of a like top 5 player that's just like a level of iron and a level of metal that most people just wouldn't have. Like most people would not be able to go from that fountain game, pick the same character that really didn't work out, that isn't your main, and then just go to Pokemon and make it look like a cake. That's
like this was the plan all along.
Yeah, this is the plan. Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna win? Oh, I'm lucky. Oh, you're not good at bets, are you? You haven't been checking the Kingu notes.
Oh my god,
that's trolling. If I've ever seen it.
Yeah, you need to do second hit side B there if they're.
No, they didn't care. You think that was optimal? That was not a kill serve. That was trolling. That was the first one didn't work, but I don't care. This is funny.
Yeah. Oh.
And you know, this is how they started losing a set at one point, is them getting cocky and throwing, and they're so egotistical that they're just doing it again.
Nice light shield.
They want to finish it funny.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here for.
Stylo keeps pushing Kingu into the corner. I'm gonna start believing this is possible.
I'm not believing when it's 150. I'd love to. I really.
You know, it is. We are at like any stray hit is going to be deadly.
That's weird. Freeze frame bear for me.
Yeah, same. It's
0.5% somewhere.
Okay, there we go.
But not happening.
I was about to ask, does Kingu know how to close this stock? But
Kingu, congratulations, qualifying for Pantheon. You know, still has the chance to make their seeding #1 of their pool. So there's still stuff to play for.